If you're looking to decide between these two treadmills, then this video is for you. I bought and tested two highly rated treadmills off of Amazon, and I'm going to be going over the pros and cons of each of them. Now, the first one that we have here is this one from YPOO, and then the left one here is this one from Vital Walk. Keep in mind that this video isn't sponsored by any of these walking pads. It's based purely in my opinion, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first treadmill that we have here is this one from YPOO. So the color of it is a black and yellow. So for people who have maybe that might matter to you when it comes to your gym aesthetics. But it's a manual walking pad. It does have a remote that you can use to control. So this is the remote that you can use to go ahead and control it, as well as a touchpad on the top here. So this is the touchpad. It does have a placement for your phone or iPad to sit right here as well. And so with this walking pad, things that I like to consider is I personally prefer a wider walking pad. So what I mean by that is this one here actually measures at around, let's say 15 inches as far as the width of the walking pad itself. So if you tend to have a wider stance while walking or running, you might want a 16-inch, but if you're on the smaller side or you don't mind a 15-inch, this will do just fine. Now, this is an incline walking pad, but it is done manually, meaning you do have to lift the treadmill up and add these pegs that you see here in order to go ahead and make it an incline treadmill. Now, unlike other walking pads, this does include handles on the side, which I would much rather prefer. So with handles on the side, you can kind of just hold it just in case you need some extra support. And in addition to that, it does have these safety clips. So this red string that you see right here, this is going to go ahead and attach to your shirt. And anytime you walk off of the pad and this pulls, it's going to go ahead and automatically turn off the walking belt. So if we go ahead and turn this on, again, you can use either the touchpad control here, or you can use the remote. But if we take a look at the screen, you'll see that the displays it shows your speed, it shows your time, and it shows your calories burned, as well as the distance traveled. So you can set right here, if you click on mode, you can have it cycle between which mode you want it to display. And so with it, it just makes it really easy to go ahead and see all the metrics that are important when it comes to walking. Now, likewise, you can simply just click on the mode button, and it's very easy to go ahead and show you which metrics are displaying. So with this, you can basically do a start, pause, stop, increase speed, and decrease speed. So it makes it very easy to go ahead and see what controls you have on this walking pad itself. Now, me personally, as I use this, obviously it's recommended that you wear shoes, but for a simple walking pad, it definitely does the trick. Before you use this, just make sure that you go ahead and lubricate it with some oil that is included with it. So make sure that you go ahead and lubricate the walking belt. But overall, I'd say it's a pretty decent walking pad. I mean, if you do put the manual incline pegs here, I normally would just leave it. So what I mean by that is once you push this forward and it inclines your walking pad, I normally just leave it inclined. Like, I'm not really a big fan of having to lift up the treadmill and then add the pegs just so that it's on incline. But having an incline is definitely going to make you work harder, which I appreciate, because if you're going to be doing the same amount of effort, why not make it an incline walking pad? So that's pretty much it though for the YPOO incline walking pad. Let's go ahead and move on to the next walking pad. Now, the next walking pad that we have here is this one from Vital Walk. So with this one from Vital Walk, it's about a 16-inch belt width. So it's 1 inch wider than the previous walking pad that I showed you. And it does have an auto incline. So it is able to go ahead and incline manually without you having to lift it up. In addition to that, it does have wheels in the front so that you can go ahead and slide this forward from the back. It's easily lifted. But other things to consider is that when it's lifted, it actually is able to be put away while lifted. So what I mean by that is that this is advertised to actually go ahead and lift up so that it takes up less space when it's not in use. Now, with the Vital walking pad, I believe it's able to go up to 4 miles per hour. And it also has a remote here, and it's able to control the start and stop. So there you go. It's now on. And then you're able to adjust the speed, and then you're able to adjust the incline. So can you see right now, the incline is increasing, and it's also able to light up. So it does have some light if you do prefer that. And then as far as the modes go, which is this one here, you're able to go ahead and cycle between different metrics that you want to go ahead and track. So right now I'm seeing time. I can see the calories, I can see the number of steps, I can see what incline mode it's on, and then I can see the speed, and then I can go ahead and pause it if I wanted to. So pause it, there you go, and it pauses. So with the Vital Walk walking pad, I do appreciate that it's an auto climb walking pad, so you don't have to manually lift up the treadmill and then incline it. It basically just inclines by itself. And despite being like on the heavier duty side, you are able to go ahead and lift it up off the ground and slide it back and forth if you need to go ahead and move it. I feel like the lights are an added like plus. I mean, if you prefer lights, you have the option to. And this is also able to connect via Bluetooth. So you can connect to your phone, you can connect to your laptop, and it is able to play sound from the walking pad itself. Now, like I mentioned before, things that I look for when it comes to a walking pad is a wider gait belt. So me personally, this one here, this is a 16-inch compared to the 15-inch that I showed you earlier. Now, with the Vital walking pad, again, if you need to put it away, you can simply just lift it from the bottom and it'll stand and it'll take up less space. So if this is something that you plan on putting away, you most certainly can, and it's going to take up less space on the ground. Now, I do believe this is able to go at a max of 4 or 5 miles per hour. So I think it's 4 miles per hour. And for me, that's a nice, easy jog as far as pace goes. But overall, I mean, having a controller with being able to set the different modes, set the different speeds, and set the different inclines is great. One thing I wish I had was some sort of emergency, like just some safety clip in case you need to go ahead and pull it off. The treadmill would automatically turn off. So it doesn't include the safety clip, nor does it include doesn't include handrails as well. So this is more of like for a walking pad that's meant to be placed underneath your desk so that your hands can stay leveled on the desk. So this doesn't include handrails, so just note of that. But I do appreciate the wider walking belt compared to the other one. Now, as far as which one I prefer, I gotta give it to the YPOO walking pad. I mean, it's able to incline, and me personally, I really do appreciate the handrails on the side, okay? That to me, it just ensures safety. It ensures just making sure that you have the red clip attached to your shirt. In case you kind of step off, it's automatically going to turn off. Now, if you do have a desk that is able to have a walking pad pushed underneath it, I think the Vital Walk walking pad is going to do just fine. With this walking pad, you're going to be able to go ahead and basically set your arms on a desk while being able to walk at the same time. And most importantly, it does have a 1-inch wider gait belt compared to the YPOO. Now, me personally, I will be using both walking pads just because I have one for upstairs and I have one for downstairs. But things to consider, like this is not going to be able to go underneath your desk just because of the handrails. So this is more of like a standalone walking pad that's still able to incline, but it's going to be inclined manually. But with the Vital walking pad, this can most certainly fit underneath your desk. It's able to auto incline using a remote, and it does have a wider gait belt so that you don't accidentally step off. But just keep in mind that there is no security clip in case you step off, that the walking pad is going to automatically turn off. It is going to stay turned on even if you walk off. But I hope you guys found this video helpful. Make sure to let me know if you have any questions. I'll be reviewing more fitness gear just like this one here, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.